What am I doing?
Hello and welcome to Kaiju Review.
We're filming this in early April, so hopefully by the time this comes out, the world epidemic has come to an end.
To hopefully help from spreading the virus, we're practicing social distancing in this video.
Another thing we keep hearing is to keep washing your hands.
Something which the star of today's movie does abundantly.
Today we'll be taking a look at Ultraman Zearth.
A sillier entry in the Ultra series, so hopefully we can help to lighten what may be some dark times.
So, let's get to it!
A wrecked ship at the bottom of the ocean floats up into the sky, leaking the gold treasure hidden within. Later, a ceremony is held to unveil a golden statue of Ultraman.
Hate to break it to you guys, but Ultraman is silver and red, not gold. You guys got gypped.
An earthquake occurs and the statue is pulled underground by an unknown force.
Meanwhile, at a local gas station, a press van pulls up. The person inside asks the attendant, Kasui Asahi, to give him the best gas. Inside, the other workers are discussing the mysterious disappearance of the statue. The mystery man in the press van gives Asahi a dirty bill and dumps out his ashtray, both of it, which triggers Asahi's hygienic.
The moral of the story is that he doesn't like to get dirty.
That's not how morals work.
A man trying to photograph a golden temple witnesses the gold melt off, leaving the temple ugly. Elsewhere, a man is fishing when a stream of water erupts into the sky, draining the lake. The gas station employees, who turn out to be members of a defense team, Mido, prepare to head out to investigate the mysterious incidents, leaving Asahi behind since he isn't qualified to join them. The team's departure via a billboard is witnessed by a woman.
Fun fact, the photographer, the fisherman, and the random woman are all played by actors who appeared in the original Ultraman in 1966.
You watch too much of this show. As Asahi goes to brush his teeth, the Meido ship Skyfish arrives at the dry lake bed.
Wait, are they just using a prop from one of the other shows?
No show would use something that goofy.
You're right. I should know that, given the last time I appeared on screen.
We get another cameo occur in the form of the news reporter. A suspicious helicopter, which also is the press van from before, piloted by the alien Binza, played by the chairman from the original Iron Chef, hovers nearby before flying off.
Elsewhere, the film's titular hero, Ultraman Zearth, shows up and finds the vanacopter, which flies off again. Turns out Zearth is there to practice his technique, so he just ignores the vanacopter. Unfortunately, Zearth's clumsiness results in him sticking his hand into mud, forcing him to clean off the yucky, all of which is watched by Benzine.
Hey, Ultras can be clean freaks too. The Skyfish detects a strange tunnel in the side of a hill and goes in to investigate. The Mido discovered that the tunnel passed under each location that the mysterious things happened. They find the source of the problem, a kaiju called Cotton Pope.
Well, actually, it's revealed later on in the movie that the monster's real name is Golden Bomber.
Hey, guess what? No one cares! Cotton Pope attacks the ship, forcing the Mido to retreat.
The team returns to the gas station. Benzine also returns to the station and asks for the most expensive gas again. He shakes Asahi's hand, smearing oil all over it, triggering Asahi's hygiene fixation. This allows Benzine to learn that Asahi is Zearth by the way they both wash their dirty hand. Asahi's co-worker, Toru, talks to Asahi, trying to get him to overcome his aversion to dirt. Later, the two hang out with some kids on a hill as Toru plays her flute.
She pretty much wants to go out on a date with him. Mido realizes gold connects almost all the incidents. We get another cameo, this time in the form of Susuro Karobe, working as a security guard at a bank where the gold bars stored there begin to melt and leak into a hole in the floor. As it turns out, Cotton Papa eats gold. The captain of the Mido uses his secret super advanced computer Midori to learn how to battle Cotton Papa, and Midori tells him to use fire. The Skyfish departs once more, witnessed by the same woman as before. While they're gone, Asahi pretends to be a member of the team.
Mido manages to lure out Cotton Papa with giant gold bars and are chased back to the Skyfish. Meanwhile, Asahi practices his swatch in the mirror, which causes the vending machine to dispense a soda, allowing him to build a small pyramid of cans. The Skyfish launches its attack on Cotton Papa, surrounding the monster with fire, which the monster gobbles up and spits back at the Skyfish.
No one likes to be spit on. The team return in defeat, complain about the fact that Asahi didn't do anything to help. The captain berates Midori for not telling them how to actually defeat Cotton Papa. Sai is listening to Toro's play her flute, and Toro takes him on a ride on the Skyfish.
She likes him for some reason.
Asahi spots something and they find Benzine and his monster Cotton Papa. Toro and Asahi witness Cotton Papa transfer his golden energy to Benzine.
Benzine shows up at the gas station and flaunts himself, picking on Asahi and smearing grease all over his face before driving off. His van then turns into the Vanicopter and flies off, confident that Zearth's hygiene fixation will keep him from saving Earth. While Toru plays her flute for the children, Asahi tries to clean the dirt off his face, and the others berate him for not doing anything. Asahi notices that Toru's flute has stopped and goes to investigate.
Toro and the kids are abducted by Benzine. Asahi attempts to transform but doesn't work for some reason. The captain learns from Midori that Benzine planned to steal Earth's gold energy and that he intends to get Zearth to use a counterattack on the alien which will destroy the Earth. Recalling Toro's words about liking a man who can get a little dirty, Asahi gains the confidence he needs to transform into Zearth. Midori informs Captain that Zearth has taken off.
Benzine sets up his trap for Zearth, and the Skyfish takes off again, and the random lady and her friends miss their chance to take a photo of it. Zearth arrives to confront Benzine and Cotton Papa, but the Skyfish arrives and warns Zearth not to use his special attack. Cotton Papa attacks the Skyfish, causing it to make a crash landing, while Benzine produces a pool of mud around the plateau that Toru and the kids are on. Zearth tries to overcome his aversion to filth and starts wading into the muddy pool, but slips and sinks into the mud.
He got dirty.
How dare you make fun of his aversion to dirt, especially given the current state of the world. Maybe.
Toro plays her flute while the kids and Mido chant give Zearth confidence, and he emerges from the pool of mud clean once more. Zearth battles Cotton Papa, with Zearth dodging the monster's attacks and striking back hard, forcing Benzu to join the fight. After taking a beating, Zearth dodges their attack, causing Benzu and Cotton Papa to attack each other. Zearth then takes advantage of their weakened state to defeat the monsters.
Well, I did not see that one coming.
Really? You didn't? Seriously?
Okay, I lied.
Seriously?
I totally saw that coming. I mean, this is Ultraman, after all.
Zearth then faces off against Benzine, who tries to unleash his gold energy against the Ultraman, but Zearth spins rapidly, deflecting the attacks and kicking Benzine away. Zearth takes Cotton Papa up into space and uses his attack to destroy the monster, preventing it from ever being used again to threaten the Earth. Though Benzine survives, the day is saved. After Mido rescues Toru and the kids, Asahi rejoins the group. And the Mito team continues to complain about the fact that he doesn't do anything, despite the fact that he's pulling all the weight. The end!
Well, that was Ultraman Zearth, a bizarre but funny movie.
It's a nice self-parody of the Ultra series.
I think it's okay, but I'd rather watch one that's more action-packed Ultra movie, but that's just me.
You have your opinions. I like the action-packed movies too, but sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself.
Well, it's time to bring this episode of Kaiju Review to an end. I'm Tank.
I'm Protoman.
Bye. Wash your hands.